Okay, there you go. Now you are. Before you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EMT Radio. Today we are going to talk about whose fault. Can we blame only China for what's happening today?
Only China?
Only China, or can we blame the world leaders also for helping China? I know helping doesn't sound good, right? I know, but still. So we're gonna start from TikTok.
TikTok
TikTok
Okay.
being banned in India for good.
is banned.
Yes.
Why?
The reason why, because they find out TikTok is an agenda by the Communist Party,
Right.
by the Chinese government, to control and to spread whatever idea they want to spread to attack any country.
Okay.
For example, they're showing, which this video went viral.
Okay.
They're showing this young girl showing people how they do their eyebrows, but she's holding the eyebrow. She said, "Listen, this is what you do. You pick up this and you hold your eyebrow right here, and you have to go and see what Chinese people doing to the Muslim people and what they're doing to raping them, starving them, and making them eat pork. And you gotta check that." And she's acting, she's pretending like she's selling eyebrows. I
Oh,
mean, she's doing something, but she's sending a different
I
message.
understand.
All right, cool.
That's strange.
Yes, it is. It is because this company was found by this guy. His name, I think, Being Young or Being Bang, something like that.
Big ball.
Yeah, the names are a little bit hard to say. And by Zen. His name is Zen.
Zen.
So I remember a while ago, the US, they did the same thing. They banned TikTok from government buildings. Yes, you can't use it. So same thing about Zoom. Zoom is made by, or the owner of Zoom is Eric Young. And as you see, Eric Young, he's selling the data to Facebook. And he's saying is a mistake, which is mistake, my butt. Yes,
My ass.
my ass. And he's a Chinese also. He looks like a Chinese.
He sound like a Chinese. Yeah.
Yes.
No, friends.
No, it's true. So this guy, as you see, it was a lot of hacking on his stuff.
Okay.
In the state, the government, they banned him from Zoom too. But some government officials, they still using it. As you see, the mayor was using it, and then she heard some stupid
Yeah.
shit, and she said, "You are not going to break us." No, he break you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went and he listened to you and he said shit to you and he disturbed you. No, he did. He did.
Right.
So why it starts with TikTok and Zoom? Because we're talking about every government
Okay.
allowed this stuff to happen in their own countries. Like the 5G, for example. It's Chinese.
Right.
When 5G banned from government buildings and government areas because they know 5G is going to be another spy tactic, whatever.
Tactic.
Tactic. Thank you. It's going to be another new spy
Yeah.
for the Chinese government. So now we're going to go back to the question I said the first time. Can we blame only China for what's happening to us today? And I'm going to tell you no. We need to blame every single world leader in government today and 20 years before. Not only who's controlling the world today, no. The one been in charge for the past 20 years. And you're going to ask me why. I'm going to tell you why. Because right now, the Canadian, they return 8 million masks came in from China for N95, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
That's what they call it. N95 and ventilations came into France, Germany, Spain, Turkey, Netherlands, another country, I forgot what the name was. They realize the product they receive, it's faulty product and it's not working. So let me start with what the Canadian Prime Minister said, Trudeau. He said, we are working on the orders we received from China. 23 flights to get this product from China.
Damn.
Yes, that's a lot of money. So after they receive them, they don't fit the requirements for the healthcare workers. And that's his word, not mine. He said, we are not going to tolerate and we are not going to compromise for anything will hurt our workers, which he's right. And we are inspecting everything, and we did everything we can. I'm going to tell Trudeau, no, you did not do everything you can. Because if you would, because you would not be ordering stuff from China. The one who spread this virus, the one who caused us all the issues, you should not be ordering anything from them, ni you, ni France, ni Germany, ni whole world. They should work together and do it themselves. Not asking the people who hurt you to help you, which they're hurting you again by taking the money, delaying the process. You don't have masks so far, you're still struggling. This means you go back to the zero, which you should do it yourself from the beginning with. You shouldn't count on the leaders that let the world down. So not say something, if you said you're doing everything you can, I'm going to tell you, no, you don't. Because you should have done it a long time ago. And focus on doing things in your country. Your people should do it. And the money will stay in Canada. That's my opinion. You're going to tell me a timeline. You're going to tell me they have factories ready. They have people. You could do that the same thing. You've been waiting for them. They came in. They're wrong. You're still waiting.
That makes sense.
Yep. And then you're going to tell me we are working with this company to do not pay for this faulty product. You're wasting more time. You shouldn't be wasting more time because you need to focus on something else. That's why we should not be dealing with China. So the country who hurt the world, we are making the money again. And that's the mistake we did the first time. Because from the beginning, why I blame whole the world and leaders for the past 20 years, because we, as leaders, for example, ordering things from these countries, allowing them to bring shitty product to our people, closing our eyes and acting like we didn't see and we don't know. And I believe 100% you guys knew before every Chinese product is a faulty product. Kids end up in the hospital because they ate Chinese paint. Wasn't always before. People got sick from, people died from Chinese seat belts on cars. And you remember that? With Toyota, I think, or Toyota, I think. Airbags, I'm sorry. People died because faulty airbags. Kids went to the hospital because the toys was not inspected to the level they're supposed to be inspected. New York, it's full of counterfeit. And New York, they know exactly what it's being made and they're selling it to people. So, if you're going to tell me we're going to blame China for this stuff today, I'm going to tell you it's wrong. Everybody should take a blame. Because no one stood up to China before. And no one blocked their product from coming in to these countries and ruining their economy, their people, the quality, and the list is long. Now, why now we start controlling the masks? Why now we start controlling the ventilations? The only reason why we're doing it right now because a lot of people dying from the lack of faulty equipment coming from China, or people that dying like what happened in Germany, or maybe because they found ventilation they're not supplying oxygen.
Okay.
And they tried to repair it, they thought like something stupid, they couldn't do it.
Right.
And we are checking this stuff right now because the debt it's getting higher and higher and higher every single day, and we're trying to prevent the loss of lives. Mm-hmm. But if we had done this stuff before, and we teach China a lesson a long time ago to do not cheat, because if you cheat, you are not going to win, and your product not coming into our country, China will not be strong today. Because if you close your eyes on a lot of issues with China, that's why China is winning. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Worldwide, China is stealing ideas, stealing blueprints. You name it, China is stealing it. And none of the countries banned relationship with China and teach them a lesson. You steal one more idea from some of any of the European countries, whole Europe is done with you. But guess what? Because you guys were afraid of losing money that time. So guess what? Now you lost everything. So this is what's happened. When you don't do the right thing from the beginning, at the end, it does come back and bite you in the ass. That's exactly what's happening right now. Now everybody is standing up for China right now, demanding answers, asking for a refund on a product, and China right now playing you. Like for example, they told the Australians, you need to read the instruction. What's kind of instruction you're gonna read on the mask? Yeah, this was on a tweet.
That's weird.
It is weird. They're acting like stupid.
Yeah.
They're acting like we're gonna play them because they give this bullshit nonsense every day on a low level to the high level. Even right now, the Chinese president, he's telling the world in his speech after 4 months, people waiting for him to say something. After 4 months, because he knows right now it got really hot.
Yeah.
He gave a speech the other day, and he said China done everything to help the world and to help the WHO, World Health Organization.
Yeah, yeah.
And we provided every single information.
Okay.
And now we are going to help on the vaccine. How can you trust China to give you a vaccine? This is a no-brainer, seriously. If China fuck whole world right now and still lying about it, how can you trust them to give you a vaccine?
Right.
Because maybe they're going to give you a vaccine to help you today and tomorrow will kill you anyway after a few years. He might give you a vaccine to ruin the whole population. Because they're mad at everybody right now.
Yeah.
Because the whole world is against them. It is 100 countries right now asking for questions, asking for an explanation.
Yeah.
How can you trust China to help you or anything right now? It didn't help you on masks, the simple things.
Right.
How can you trust them on a vaccine?
You can't.
They couldn't do masks. They couldn't do ventilations, the one they done for generations. What make you think China today will come up with a vaccine for everybody and it's going to help everyone? What make you think about that? Plus, they said they're going to spend $2 billion in the next 2 years to provide this vaccine. But they did not say who's going to get the vaccine for free, who's going to pay for it.
Okay.
They didn't say how much the price, they didn't say anything. They just said they're going to work on the vaccine.
Okay.
So, world leaders, do you think China got to this level today on their own? Nope. They got to this power and this sitting on a ton of money because you allowed them to do it. You helped them to build this wrong power because it's wrong. The way they build it is all wrong from top to bottom, and they're still doing stuff wrong. They're not doing anything by the book like everybody else, and that's why they're beating the world. You know it and I know it. And the other mistake the world leaders did, they allowed every single company to leave the country, and I'm talking worldwide. They couldn't offer free tax. They couldn't offer free land. They couldn't offer anything. They just let them pack and go. We could offer some freebie and keep these companies here and keep our quality here and keep people safe and keep China in their position. But we failed. Now we are paying the price. Welcome to the wrongdoing by the world leaders. And thank you.